Sure thing, Bob. I can show you the ropes of our little oasis before you head out toward Prim. Just keep your eyes peeled. The town's small, but there's always a stray coyote or a grumpy local to watch out for. Lead the way. Just tell me where you want to start first. Chet sure knows how to keep a place looking well, like this. This place gives me the creeps sometimes. Too many memories of folks who didn't make it back out there.
I got enough to keep a traveler's belly full and their gear functional, if they've got the caps to spare. Everything from Brahmin steak and fresh fruit to some heavy-duty explosives for when things get messy. Fair trade mostly. That absinthe got a kick to it. You look like you might need more supplies, soon don't be a stranger when your pack starts looking light. I got a few things laying around, but don't go expecting gold bars. You looking to fill your belly or just sharpen your kit? Solid trade, Bob. Better have some use for that scotch before you run dry.
Howdy.
Not much just sitting in my pockets, friend. I got a few shells if you're looking to pack some heat. Go ahead and take them. Just don't go wasting them on something that ain't worth the lead, all right?
Who? Well, I can't say I'm gonna turn down a cold one in this heat. Hand it over. Though a hat, I appreciate the gesture. Honestly, it's been a long shift on patrol and the dust is starting to get under my skin. Thanks for that. Reminds me of my old squad mate. Miller always had a flask ready when things got heavy.
Tastes like tourism here. You got any of those souvenir postcards left? I'm practically out of them since that group of travelers hit us hard last week. You looking to send a message back home or just satisfy a souvenir itch? Just satisfy the itch for now, though honestly, most folks who see this place don't even want to tell their friends they were here. I guess just satisfying the itch for now. Is it hard enough to keep this place running with half the supplies gone? Hard work and a lot of praying to whatever's left up there, honey. The supplies, well, let's just say scarcity is the main course here today. You ain't exactly subtle, are you? It's 200 caps, and that includes me keeping my mouth shut while you do whatever it is you're planning. That's what I thought. Come on then, let's get out of the sun before someone catches us looking too cozy. Nice. Let's go.
We need to stop and pee soon.
You done having your fun, or you need another round?
Stand tall and walk straight. You idiots are...
There he is!
Good on you for getting them to sign off on an agreement instead of just leaving us with another headache. He's practically beaming, but I keep your guard up. Deals in the wasteland have a habit of souring real quick.
I'm tired as hell.
Look at this place, it's like they tried to pretend the world didn't end. Hope we ain't planning on staying long. I don't fancy looking like a charity case in a palace.
Hello, dear.
It's quiet for a place that used to be the center of everything. We get real good food and actual running water, which is more than most folks can say these days. Just keep your head down and don't go causing trouble with the residents. Alistair likes his peace.
Here for a pick-me-up.
Well, I'm still carrying most of what was in my packs back at Megaton. Take a look at the labels. I've got everything from stim packs to some decent snacks if you're looking to keep your strength up. Three 10mm pistols, that's some decent iron for my pack, even if it's a bit of a heavy haul to move. I hope they've been cleaned up since you grabbed them. I don't want any jams while I'm hauling these across the wastes.
Evening.
My internal sensors indicate that all primary systems within this residence are functioning at peak efficiency, sir. The interior temperature remains stable, and I have ensured that no debris has entered the living quarters since your last inquiry. My primary directive remains to serve your requirements, Bob, regardless of who accompanies you. However, I have noted that MS Nova is quite familiar with the domestic layout and your preferences.
Scouting the area. Looking for anything useful before the sun starts dipping. You got a reason for asking or just passing through? I got enough to keep me going and maybe a few extras if you're looking to trade. See for yourself. fair swap, all told. Good to see you got some real steel instead of just junk. You looking for anything else before we split? Not much worth telling, unless you count the usual stories of folks getting chewed up by super mutants or some radroach infestation. Word is things are getting twitchy near Anchorage, though. You heard something different? You're a real man of few words, aren't you? What's the rush to get back to your litter?
I got things to tend to upstairs. And besides, my later usually involves a lot less company. What brings someone like you all the way up here to Tenpenny?
Well, company is a relative term out where we come from. I'm just looking for a bit of honest work that doesn't involve dodging radroaches all day.
Work is scarce enough as it is out there in the dirt. You won't find many clean jobs inside these walls unless you've got the right connections or a very specific set of skills. What kind of work are we
Good to
talking
see
about?
you.
Heavy lifting or something that requires a more delicate touch?
Well, delicate is one way to put it, but I'm more of a get the job done without making a scene type of girl. I can handle a bit of heavy lifting if the pay is right, but I'm better at things that require a certain level of discretion. What's the word on the street? Is there anyone upstairs looking to hire some outside help for something they don't want the locals knowing about?
Discretion is a valuable commodity in a place like this. The residents here don't usually broadcast their needs, but there's always a whisper about special acquisitions or moving things that aren't exactly public goods. You looking to be a courier, or are we talking about something more clandestine?
Well, I'm versatile enough that clandestine is a lot of things at once. I can move goods without asking questions, or I can be the one who makes sure those special acquisitions stay exactly where they're supposed to be. Which way do you think pays better around here, the heavy lifting or the quiet keeping?
The quiet side always pays better because it keeps people out of the headlines and out of the ground. You ever worked for someone who didn't just want the job done, but wanted to make sure nobody, not even the guards down there, knew they were involved?
I've worked for folks who'd rather pay a premium to keep their names off the ledger than deal with the headache of a public scandal. Just makes the job a little more interesting, don't you think? What kind of special acquisitions are we talking about today? The kind that need a sturdy crate or just a very steady hand?